Hi everyone, we're about to start. We're going to start. Alright, we're going to start off with our first speaker.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. Alright, I think it was about a week ago, week and a half ago, I heard about this story on the news, and I decided to contact Chevy, who's one of my great Facebook friends. And so I messaged him, like, we need to get out and just get the community together and show that, you know, Edmonton is not the kind of place where hate crime will be tolerated. Alright, so I'm going to let Chevy say a few things and introduce our first guest.
Thank you everybody for coming. Great response. And our first speaker is Thomas Lukowczyk. He is the Deputy Premier and he serves as the Chair of Government for Operations Policy Committee.
No.
Well, he says I'm so nervous, but you shouldn't be nervous. Look how many friends you have over here. Friends, I can't tell you how honored and thrilled I am to be here on behalf of our Premier Alice in Redford, and all of my colleagues at the Alberta Legislature to join you in this rally. And this really is the power of one person multiplied by, I'm not sure how many of you are over here. And I want to thank you for taking the time from your otherwise busy schedule to show how this city and how this province will not accept violence, how we will not accept intolerance, and how on behalf of our Premier Redford, thank you for doing this, and we will do what we can to support you as well. Thank you all. Alright, thank you. Okay, so our next speaker, I'm sure everybody here knows. He was city councillor in this ward right here from 1992 to 2007. Currently, he is the Director of Community Relations at the University of Alberta, Michael Fair.
Thank you very much. Certainly what happened to Chevy is something that should never happen to anyone. And I think part of today is recognizing that not only did it happen to him, but he's also here to say, no more, it's ended. Alberta and Edmonton have changed. We're standing up to say, we are with you in ensuring that that change happens. Thank you for your strength and your ability to come forward. And I think it speaks to the fact that although we've seen a lot of changes in Alberta and in Edmonton that we can be proud of, the other area that we need to recognize that we need to move with Chevy and for all of us today is that on the social level, with our neighbors, our friends, the people we work with, the people we go to school with, the people that we ride the bus on, what happened to Chevy and that kind of harassment needs to end, and we need to tell everyone that has ended. Alberta no longer is a place that recognizes prejudice, that says that we are second-class citizens. It's over. Stop it. We're moving ahead. Get on the train and move with us. Chevy, that's the commitment, I think, of all of us here. We're moving with you to see the change happens in Alberta that we all want to happen on a day-to-day personal level. So stay with Chevy, keep supporting him, and do your part with the people you know and that you work with or that you go to school with every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Our next speaker is Louis Cardinal. Louis Cardinal is the federal NDP candidate for the Edmonton Centre. He is an executive vice president for the Aboriginals Voice Radio Network, president at the Indigenous Media Institute of Canada, and president and CEO of Cardinal Strategy and Visions. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Chevy.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming out here today. I think your action is demonstrating to not only Edmontonians, but to all Albertans, that we care about how we're seen as a city and how we're seen as a province. Now, I want to give thanks to Chevy and to Stephen for organizing this and pulling things together. Let's give them a hand. Within Indigenous traditions, my own people, the two-spirited ones were always considered to be very special, but special and powerful at the same time. We always accepted them. And so when we talk about moving from hate to hope, we should also talk about moving from tolerance to acceptance. Because the potential within our community rests with us all. And for each of you, and those of you that have two spirits, thank you for your blessings and thank you for coming here today and reminding us the stance that we need to take when we are faced with this kind of hate. I wish you well.
Okay, our next speaker today is Mark Powers. He is proud of his efforts to fight apathy within the gay community and continue to push towards full equality. He was the chair of the Alberta NDP LGBTQ committee. Mark Powers, everybody. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for everybody for coming out. My name is Mark and I am from Calgary, and I do come in peace. I want to speak for all Calgarians and say that what happened is unacceptable. What happened to Chevy is unacceptable. And it's so frustrating to me that we have to be here because of events that happened to Chevy. I am so proud that Chevy took the stand. And he said, this is not okay. This cannot be let to go under the rug. We are going to take a stand together. So Chevy, I say thank you very, very much. Making it positive out of something that was incredibly sad. But that's what we have to do. We stand here tonight on shoulders of giants like Michael Fair, who faced this for when it wasn't okay to be gay. And he stood up and said, it's okay, I'm not going to be afraid to be honest. And we have to be not afraid to be honest, because right now, even though we've made progress, you can't legislate away homophobia. Homophobia is eliminated by people like us not being afraid, people like us who will love the homophobe but hate the homophobia, people who will stand up and who will love in spite of hate. We have a responsibility, and I challenge each one of you guys to look after each other, make sure that, as Thomas said, that when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for